So thank you guys very much for having us. So what I'm here to talk to you about is getting a representative sample and how Placed addressed that from a location-based analytics perspective. So Placed is a rating service for the physical world, and we believe that the large-scale adoption of smartphones among the U.S. population make it the ideal platform for recruiting a panel and then measuring consumer behavior in the physical world. So our platform, or our panel, consists of over 70,000 opt-in users who have agreed to share their device data, which includes location-based data, via an app on their smartphone that runs in the background. So the panel is comprised of users who've installed an app on either their Android or their iOS device. We have owned and operated apps that include the panel app, which is where users are paid, and then the Give to Charity app, where money that the user would ordinarily earn, they can give to a charity of their choice. And we also have a select group of third-party apps that we work with via Placed Affiliate. So from this panel, we're measuring about 70 million locations daily, and that's without a journal or a check-in or a survey. So through May of this year, we've measured nearly 16 billion locations, which is a latitude and a longitude pair measured off a mobile device. Our insights are then modeled against about 4.5 million points of ground truth, which are validated by questions that we've asked our panel about their specific location. So from a demographic perspective, the demographics are self-reported, then they're validated against social networks, and then validated again against the US Census down to the US Census tract. So then we take industry best practices and our own proprietary models to normalize the data to ensure that it's representative of the US population. So a couple of use cases. So from the measurement of this data, we're obviously able to provide pretty extremely powerful insights to clients. We actually had a high-end retailer come to us and share that they were struggling with sales among female millennials. They knew that they were coming into their stores, but they weren't necessarily purchasing. So what Placed was able to provide was to show them that female millennials who were going to their stores were also shopping and likely buying at more affordable stores like Ross and Payless. And so that data was available faster than their traditional market research. It was accurate because it was directly measured as opposed to relying on recall. And it really confirmed some of the anecdotal data that they already had. So what this insight gave them was the ability to decide if they wanted to do things like targeted discounts or adjust their merchandising mix or their advertising, or frankly make the conscious decision to just punt on this particular demographic just to protect their brand. So another example, among the US population, so these are the most visited grocery stores and supermarkets in the month of March. And you can see how this data changes when you start to filter in a demographic like the Hispanic demographic. So Safeway goes from number 3 to number 1. Aldi was number 2, and they go out of the top 10 altogether. We can then show you that if a Hispanic consumer goes to these businesses, where else they're likely to visit. So this can help inform things like mobile media campaigns, billboard advertising, or where to place your street teams to target a particular group of people. So another way that we can leverage our panel is to ask them questions. So we had an online retailer that approached us wanting to know the potential impact that showrooming could have on their business. So we asked panelists if they bought something on Amazon after having looked at it in a physical location. And within 24 hours, we received nearly 14,000 responses. And what this gave the online retailer was new ideas for opportunities about what types of products they could focus on. So it was this kind of new angle. It turns out these people are buying towels and pet supplies online. So it gave them kind of a new consumer base to go after. These are just a few of the examples of the type of data we can provide and the potential use cases. You can go to Placed.com to learn more and download our latest reports. We've got some stuff out around QSRs that we just released that's pretty interesting. Or you can just contact me directly. I'll be here the rest of the afternoon as well. So if you want to grab me and have a chat, I would love to do it. So thank you for your time.